Someone's here for the tournament.
I am here for the tournament. What's up, guys? We have just gotten to the Rio. Super late day today. Well, super late entry anyway. We're gonna play the $5,000 Six Max event. They have reg until midnight. It's currently around like 10:30. So still a couple hours left, late reg. Generally speaking, on day one of the tournaments that I play, I like to show up a little bit later because there's really a few reasons. First off, you're more likely to be focused when you play shorter days, and that helps you a bit more down the stretch. And then also, while your win rate might be higher in terms of big blinds per 100, your actual chips made per hour is much higher in the later levels. So you give yourself a better chance to, how's it going, Chance? What's good? You're doing a little vlogging here. So anyway, you give yourself a better chance to have a really high win rate in terms of chips rather than blinds by registering a little bit later. So yeah, and then there's obviously a little bit of the ICM value of your chips is higher as you reg later in the tournament. Think about it like this: when you register the tournament, if there are only like, half the field left, then there's a different amount of, or there's not nearly as many people that can cash to the view, so your chips are worth more money.
Hey, you.
How's it going? Oh, James Woods.
What's up, man?
How's it
Your
going?
fourth cash, baby.
What's up, first?
My fourth cash right now.
I'm doing a little vlogging.
Oh, you're doing your blog. Oh, go ahead.
I'm vlogging. Yeah,
But hey,
James
thanks
Woods,
to
everybody.
you. Thanks to every article I read in Card Player. Your confidence level. I read every article. Not a confidence thing tonight, and I just bet so well, and they kept folding and folding and
Kept folding until they know it. This guy, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
I know what he's talking about.
How's it going? Because some of the older players, they're a little more conservative, right?
Yeah, yes.
And when I was at your table, I'm like, all right, here it goes. And then you were an animal, just running it on people constantly.
I'm a weasel. I'm a damn weasel.
Don't let him fool you.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Doesn't know.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Anyway, got left hanging there. Anyway, so by showing up a little bit later, your chips are worth more. Your chips per hour is higher, but you do pass on some of the deeper stack value you get in big blinds per 100. I think they're both fine, but I tend to value my time a little bit more, and I like to feel a little bit more refreshed coming into day two, because day two you got to be there right at the start, right? So up to you, that argument of should I get there early, should I get there, the last second, just the things to consider when you're deciding. Also, the structure matters a bit too, but I think that's enough of that. All right, we're here joined by Kane Kalas, aka NASCAR. You about to play this 5K event?
I may or may not play the 5K event. I'm scouting it out right now. I'm seeing what kind of actions that disables, and I might jump in.
Classic Kane style. He's like seeing where the chips are, seeing who's in the mix. I mean, got like 560 people though. Looks pretty good.
You have a ticket for it, right?
Yeah, I'm already in.
Oh,
yeah.
I may not. I may just not play. I mean, a lot of the money's up top, So,
yeah,
if you
that's true.
That first place,
that's very true. That's very true. How's your summer going?
Pretty good. Cash in just one event so far. Cash games have been going well though. So
nice. Honestly, like if you can find good cash spots, that's just like a better situation,
Yeah. Have you been playing a lot of cash?
It sounds, if I say it, it sounds like I'm making fun of it because I'm being serious, guys. I haven't played too much cash, but it's always where my heart is,
Yeah.
I saw some pretty good higher stakes stuff going on Aria. I'm not sure what else has been running. What's been going this summer?
I've been doing a lot of mix, the 2-4 mix at Bellagio. And
the 2K, 4K?
No, 200, 400 mix.
Oh, okay.
And then some 400.
Sorry, there's a 2-4 running as well. I see.
I'm not in the 2K.
Sorry, not trying to big time you. Okay, 2-4. I didn't even know you played mix.
Not very well, but
not very well. Learning?
I'm learning, yeah.
So you guys, if you want to learn, you can drop on by, a little 200, 400 with Kane. It's a good game to learn.
Yeah,
it's a good game to learn.
If you're in the game with me, then it's a good game to learn.
In fact, that's how you know it's a good game if Kane's in it.
Yeah.
It's a good game. All right, table 102, seat 1. Where are we going? I think we're going, 102. Am I a crazy person? 111, 104. Oh, dead over there. All right, let's do it. We're in the mix. All right, so day 1, I almost said day 2 just ended. Guys, day 2 just ended. It's been 3 levels. No, day 1 just ended. I ended up bagging around 71,000, starting with 25?
25, yeah.
So a little 3x on the day.
Pretty good.
What'd you end up?
I ended up with 57, not quite 3x, but I did play 3x as many hours as
you're
you did.
like, last time we sat here and talked about this, it was the 1 drop.
Yeah.
So I gotta be like, hey, more chips this time around, right? No.
More chips is better.
More chips is better. So how's your timer going? Like any deep runs?
Nothing too crazy. There's not a ton of big no limit events at the start, so we played the 300K right at the bat. 1 drop, which I bubbled in. How'd you do in that one?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, yeah. Tell me later. And then I cashed the heads up, which was cool. Heads up event's always fun.
I was spreading you and Fees both got the cash in that one.
Yeah. And now there's little time off after that, and then the past few days just been tournaments all day. Played day 2 of the 1500 no limit today, busted that, and then entered the 5K 6 max along with you.
Yeah, I actually today I was like, I wonder how Cheat's doing in this tournament, and I pulled up the chip count. So it was like a 1.5 or something like a 2K. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna see if he's in it. Control F, and I typed in JASON space LE, enter. And I saw busted in 97th, but it was Jason Lee. Enter again, Jason was busting in like 104th or something.
We were holding it down in the 100, around that range, yeah.
So you actually have like a few caches, right? At least.
Yeah, a few caches starting off. Hopefully to get some caches in the bigger field, bigger buy-in events now.
Yeah,
a lot more profitable. We'll see how it goes.
We're about to have a nice little stretch of no-limit events. We got this 5K. We got the 10K 6 max. We got a 5K turbo. Is there another there's gotta be like 1 or 2 other 5Ks?
I mean, there's probably. I think there's another 5K. I think there's another 3K, 2500, and then at other.
This guy knows the schedule.
And then at other casinos, they have a bunch of stuff too. So there's just like a ton of events.
Wait, there are other casinos other than the Rio having tournaments right now?
As surprising as that may be, yes, they're out there. The
Nice.
Venetian, they have a 3 mil guaranteed sometime in the next this week, next. I don't know. All sorts of shit.
Yeah, shit's popping in Vegas. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Last summer, I do remember there being like a lot of like tournaments at Bellagio.
Yeah, a
Venetian.
lot of these other casinos like really step it up to take advantage of all the people in Vegas.
Yeah,
the
that makes
WSOP.
sense.
The Wynn has like a really good schedule this year. The Venetian always has.
Yeah, the Wynn. I actually have only been to their new poker room like once or twice, but it's really nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nice room.
Although I imagine the tournaments are in a different area, right?
I don't know. I haven't played since they moved the poker room. They changed it at the end of last year, so I don't know yet. We'll see.
Actually, the Upswing poker party last year was right in front of the poker room in like the Players Club. And this year it's going to be at Surrender. So again, you guys, if you want to sign up, put the link in there below. July 7th, come hang out. Me, Cheat, if he's not in a $1,000 tournament somewhere, come hang out with the crew. But anyways, so let's talk a little bit about today's event. So I super late regged like near the end. I mean, I only played like 3 levels or something. So I had a lot of like 20 big blind stacking it up. When did you start playing today? Like any interesting hands?
I would say I didn't have too many interesting hands in the 6 max, but I had a more interesting hand in the 1500.
Sure,
we start off day 2. We're kind of approaching the bubble here, and I had one of the bigger stacks, and then in the whole tournament, and then one of the next bigger stacks happened to be at my table as well.
These spots are always so weird.
I know.
Because it's just like the amount of pressure compared to everyone else is just like night and day. You know?
I know. So hand starts off with him opening low jack or something around there, and I'm in the cutoff with everyone's favorite hand, pocket jacks.
Nice, pocket jacks.
So I 3-bet. And
so how many blinds deep are you guys to start?
Probably around 120.
120 blinds deep?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So what's the big blind right now?
1.2K. I have him covered. I 3-bet to like 8 big blinds. So 12, 16.
For all the math
11.
guys at home, we play poker for a living. All right,
so it's 11,600. I think I might have just thrown out 12K just to make it easy.
So 10 big blinds. All right.
Oh yeah, something around there. Whatever. And he flats, and the flop is Jack 6-6.
Okay. I mean, how can this? All right. Okay. It's a good flop.
I mean,
I like it. I like it.
Jack 6-6 goes check.
Nice. You check it back.
Right.
Set the trap.
Let
Let this guy hit some kind of pair.
Let him hit a pair while I got the boats full.
Nice.
The turn is like some offsuit too. He checks. Well, now we're gonna throw out some value bets.
Yeah, you got to do some stuff.
So I bet 13K.
Okay, so that's reasonable. Like a little, like around half pot or
Half
something.
pot, yeah, exactly. And then he check raises.
Oh boy.
Yes, we are dreaming. Dreams are coming true. He check raises to like 40K.
So honestly, just like, what do you at this point? Like, what do you think he has?
I'm like this.
Because like, I mean, like, what's he saying he has really?
Like he could have called it
Deuces?
Yeah, I guess
Nothing.
it seems
Is there a
really
flush
unlikely. No,
Just a rainbow board.
it seems really unlikely he can have a 6.
It's weird in these spots because like he's representing either like trips plus or just stone nothing. There's no draws.
Right.
So like he just okay. So I mean, obviously we're gonna call now.
Yeah, so I call, and the river was like a 3, so like another blank out there, and then he checks. So like, I mean, what is like
He has-
someone?
he has
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah,
He has-
no one's like check raising for value
He
there.
has, he has absolutely nothing.
No one's, and then like so he checks.
You have to bet small though.
I know. I bet like 30K. And then he just folded pretty fast. So it seemed like the makings of a great situation where I was going to be ultra chip leader.
Maybe he had a hand like, and I'm just trying to think of something that makes some sense. Maybe he had a hand like King Queen or Ace Queen. A little less likely. I think he probably would call that, but maybe he had a hand like that, and he thought it's just less likely to have an overpair because he has those hands.
Yeah.
Either way, though, I mean, pretty adventurous.
Pretty adventurous.
I don't really know how much sense it makes to have how much sense it makes to check raise a lot of hands there because like you obviously have aces and kings and he doesn't really have those kinds of hands and jacks obviously.
Yeah.
And like between the two of you, if anyone's gonna have a 6, it's gonna be you.
Right.
So like, I think you'd probably want to play pretty conservatively and either bet or check call here on the turn his spot.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't really like maybe if it was a board a little more like like Jack 9-9 or something where like he could have like a few 9s and like a little more.
6s are just pretty unlikely.
Yeah, it's really hard for him to have a 6-year parade.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you didn't get him, but I mean,
Still won a decent
boats.
pot.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you follow boats, pretty good spot.
And I'm in cash for like 1.25 buy-ins.
Nice. You're putting together a run for player of the year.
Let's fucking
All you have to do is get like 5 more mint cashes. You might be top 10 then.
I'm on it.
Have you seen the player of the year situation?
I saw your video.
Nice.
Which gave me a good clip notes of the situation.
Nice,
And
okay.
now I understand it.
All right,
But I
good.
also saw someone tweet today, the guy who won the 10K horse event yesterday, his second bracelet of the summer, he's like 14th in player of the year.
Done. Get wrecked. Hear that, guys? Don't play fucking horse. I know it's fun.
It's all
60% of the games are stud, but just walk away.
Oh, what a nightmare. It's all based on ROI, right?
I think it's like all our, well,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what it's like because Barry Greenstein was like 4th and legitimately like had like a bunch of like 3 to 4x caches. So just like I don't really understand the way that they're doing it.
It's a black box. You put your results in there, and then you get a place out of there. And I'm just hoping it's going to end
Yeah.
up good for me this summer.
I mean, I'm
hoping it's gonna end up for
I do
you.
think it was a little bit better. I do think it was a little bit better that they made it less high roller heavy. 'Cause
Yeah, I think that's true.
Before the high rollers were a bit too much. It does seem like they've gone a little bit too far the other way now. Like, it's just gonna be so hard to beat the guys. Actually, the guy Pablo Mariz, I think, is
Yeah,
number
won the
one.
Millionaire Maker.
Yeah, he was in the 5K. He's like, oh man, you know why I'm here. We both know why I'm here. Player of the year. I was like, yeah, I got you. But he's got so many points.
Yeah, he's got to crush it after that. And you look at the Player of the Year banners like up on the wall here. It's all
Oh, yeah,
guys
shit.
that are playing like high
Yeah,
buy-in
yeah.
events.
Yeah. Well, like
These
we'll
are a little
spice
old.
we'll spice some of these into
These
the
are a
interview.
little old, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is kind of cool that now guys who like don't play only high buy-in events, like everyone's kind of got a shot at it now.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us.
For sure.
Hopefully this time we both run deep.
Let's do it.
I'm okay with second if you want to take it down.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'll do
Okay.
it.
Cool.
Oh,
All right.
sounds
We'll
like
chop
a
it
deal.
up. We'll let the directors know. I'm sure they'll be down with that. Anyway. All right, guys. All right. I know it was a short vlog today, but only 3 levels of play. I wanted to let you guys know what's going on, show you about day 2 and everything. So we'll have a full vlog tomorrow. I'm coming here at 2 p.m. Hopefully a nice deep run. Can talk about some hands. I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys then. This is the most empty I think I've ever seen the halls here at the Rio. Look at this. I see one person. So what it's like, guys, 2:30 a.m. at the Rio. You know, I haven't gone to EDC in a few years. I think I'm okay with that.